haven't already subscribed, definitely hit the subscribe button down below and the bell icon. I do put out new videos every Wednesday and Sunday, all of them designed to help you create something wonderful in your life, and they're just little tidbits of stuff. They're probably about 5 minutes long. You'll enjoy them, trust me. Okay, so today we're talking about scripting. In the last few videos, I did talk about changing your story, and scripting is an excellent way to do that. Now, what is scripting, you ask, Amanda? That's a very good question. Scripting is basically writing an autobiography of your life, writing it as if it's already happened. So you're basically transporting yourself a week into the future and writing what happened on Friday, the previous Friday. It's really, really great. So a few general notes about scripting is you can write it about a section of your life, so just getting your ex back or just going for that job interview, or you can write it about your whole life. And actually you could even write the night before how you want your day to be the next day. So you can even script out your next day. So it's really that versatile. It's basically writing your life out and writing goals as well, right? They kind of fall into the same thing. And the one really important thing, and it is in the list of 4 points that I do have on scripting that we'll get into, but I'm going to say it right now because it's really, really important. The most important thing with scripting, other than writing it as of now, is also to write what you're going to see, hear, and feel. Those 3 points are so incredibly important to get into your scripting because it really engages all of your senses. And you're really going to know when things come true if you put all those 3 things in there. It's going to make it so much more powerful. So let's dive right into it. So scripting to get an ex back. So the first thing that we want to do is to be clear on what we want. What do you want your relationship to look like? Do you want to see your boyfriend or girlfriend every night for dinner? Do you want them to live with you? Do you want to have a family with them? Do you want to get married? What do you want? Be so very clear on this, because being clear on what you want is the best way to get things out of the universe. The universe doesn't understand wishy-washy, then it's just going to come through wishy-washy. So be incredibly clear and be true to yourself, because this is your life and you get to create what you want in it. You get to create your reality, and this is your opportunity to do it. So be clear. Number 2 is, how does it make you feel? What are you going to see? What are you going to hear? So let's do an example, okay? So let's say that I'm scripting to get my ex-boyfriend back, and we're going to say his name is Joe. Okay, so here's how my script would start. I am so happy and grateful that Joe and I went out for dinner, and when we were at dinner, I could see him sitting across the table from me like this. And I could hear him tell me that I was beautiful, and I felt so wonderful in that moment. And the way I felt when he held my hand just gave me chills. Okay, so right, what are you going to see, hear, and feel? Right? And picture it. Like, you can picture that, right? And go nuts. It's like writing a novel about yourself. Get as graphic as you like in there. It's your script. It's your life. It's what you want, okay? The next thing, point number 3, is make it believable. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, what I mean by this is, for me, it's not believable to get back with my ex-boyfriend and be in Hawaii next week. Now, if that's believable for you, awesome, write it. But that's not believable for me, so make it believable for you, okay? So if dinner and a movie is believable, then maybe write that, okay? So, but if running off to Hawaii for a week and a month from now isn't believable, then maybe scale it back a bit to something that's believable for you, okay? And then the 4th one is to be grateful and thankful. Now, I always start my scripts off with, I am so happy and grateful. And I even will go through, before I write the script, of things I've manifested lately to really get me back into that loving the universe is amazing mode. Okay? And actually, this scripting really does work. And here's a real life example. So yesterday I was on my way to Pemberton, and in the car, as my boyfriend was driving, I was thinking, oh, it'd be so nice to go for dinner tonight. And then when we get in the hotel, to go down to the hot tub, and the hot tub actually has snow around it because Pemberton, it's snowing. And I was like, oh, it'd be so nice to sit in the hot tub at night with the snow. And I'm like, oh, that would be so wonderful. And then just to go relax after the hot tub and everything. And then, yeah, we got up to Pemberton a few hours later, and where'd I find myself? In a restaurant having dinner. And then after dinner, where'd I find myself? In a hot tub with snow surrounding it. So, you know, it was really, really great, you know, and that was a believable story because I knew I was going to Pemberton. I knew there was going to be snow. I knew they had an outdoor hot tub. But I mean, you know, it was that, but I didn't know that, you know, for sure. It was believable. It could happen, my story. So, and it did happen. So, scripting doesn't always have to be written down. You can visualize it or just think about it in your head. But, it, you know, I have to say there is a magic to writing things down because you're getting your whole body involved, okay? So, yeah, those are the basics of scripting. You're now an expert. I'll just review the 4 points. The 4 points one was to be clear. 2, write what you're going to see, hear, and feel. So important. What is he going to say? Is he going to brush your hair behind your ear? What is she going to say? Is she going to say that you're awesome and you're done great and give you a compliment? Write what you're going to see, hear, and feel. Number 3 was make it believable. Okay. If dinner in Hawaii isn't going to be believable for you, then make it something a little bit more believable. That's very important. And number 4 was to be grateful and thankful. So whether you start off with, I'm so thankful and grateful that this happened, or if you start out by saying, you know, by going through things that you've created in the past to get yourself back into that mode, okay? And anytime that you have any doubts, it's so important that you read out your script. Read your script as much as possible. So you've written your script, don't just put it away. If you have any doubts throughout the day, remind yourself of your script and say, we're getting back together. I intend. We're going to be going for dinner next week. I intend to go to dinner next week. Create those intentions because you really want to stop those thoughts of doubts. And now the other thing too that I didn't mention earlier about the script is make sure you write it as if it's already happened. So avoid words like I hope, I wish, that sort of thing. You want to write it as if now, I know it's already happened. You want to write it like it's already been something that's happened to you, or at least as of now in this moment. Okay. So anyways, that's my video for today. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Today's actually my 40th birthday, but shh, we're telling everybody I'm 29 still. Anyways, I'll see you guys on Sunday and create something wonderful for yourselves because you deserve it. And again, any questions you have, please definitely leave a comment below, or you can email me. My email's in the description. Create something wonderful for yourselves. You deserve it.